Good morning, YouTube. My name is Mila. I have been hearing a lot of topics this week, and so I decided to come on and talk to you guys about them also. A lot of people have been putting on Facebook and have been talking about abortions lately and their point on abortions and their views on abortions, and um, I just wanted to talk about that for a minute. Everybody's talking about how abortions are good and it's the people's choices to have an abortion if they want to. I agree with freedom of choice. I do, but I also believe that if you lay down and have sex with someone and you become pregnant, why is it the child's fault that they need to be, killed? Because that's basically what you're doing. People use the word abortion because it sounds good, but really, you're killing the baby. You're murdering the child. And I don't understand how people are okay with that. I do understand that there are plenty of things that can happen, whether you were raped, didn't I don't know, it was an accident. I understand that point of view, but God doesn't make mistakes. Babies are a blessing from God, whether you choose to look at it that way or not. Babies are blessings from God, and I just don't. My personal opinion, I don't believe in abortions at all. Um, and you guys, a lot of people out there do, and I feel like that's wrong. I feel like there's always options, even as far as adopting the baby after you give birth and all of that. Abortion is not the only option, but I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it, but giving their own opinion. But how about we go to some word about it? Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4 to 5 says, then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Behold, I have formed you in the womb. I knew you. Before you were even born, I sacrificed you. I ordained you a prophet to the nations. Meaning God knew everything before anybody was existent. Before the foundations of the world, God knew you. He created you just to worship Him. He gives you freedom of speech, yes, but the Bible will never put more, God will never put more on you than you can bear. And it's like Job says, what then shall I do when God rises up? When He punishes, how shall I answer Him? Do not He who made me in the womb make them? Did not the same one fashion us in the womb? Did not the God who created the heavens and the earth created you and me? Did not He uh, formed us from the foundation of the world? You have to understand that things are going to happen in our lives, and it's not a matter of right and wrong, or it's a matter of what the word says. What does the word say? What everybody always want to talk about their own opinions of sex, of drugs, of you know partying and all that stuff, but that's your own opinion. What does the Bible say? It's time for people to realize what God is saying. A lot of people don't go to church, so they just give their own opinions, and that's why a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm for abortion," because I don't want to have to, to raise this child, or I can't financially raise this child. But you can lay down with somebody and have sex with them, anybody, and just not take care of your kids. I don't understand that. I really don't. I'm not here to really like judge anyone or anything. I'm just giving you straight Bible. I'm giving you what the word says. In Psalms 139 it says, For you formed my inward parts. You cover me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. Let me say, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am formed. God makes everything. He knows everything. He knows everything. He says in His word, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I just feel like I believe people should really think about the things that are going on. There's a lot of consequences that comes with everything. And people, a lot of people, actually a lot of young people today, I'm young, I'm 23 years old. A lot of young people today are very selfish and they feel like can't nobody tell them anything. Um, and that's why a lot of things are going the way that they're going. You know, I personally, I don't have any children, and but that's not going to stop me from talking about abortion. I'm going to talk about abortion. I'm going to talk about premarital sex. I'm going to talk about homosexuality. I'm going to talk about drinking. I'm going to talk about smoking because nobody of our generation of young people will stand up for what we believe in, stand up for what we know is right. Too many people go with the influence. I was like that. I didn't want to say anything because I feel like I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want my friends to look at me wrong. I don't want my family to be like, oh, well, you know, you did this or you did that. But there's a lot of people out there that need help. And so I'm taking a stand and I'm going to help. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to get the word across. Not basically my own opinion. I'm going to give you straight Bible. I'm going to give you word because God is coming back real soon. And if you don't get it right with God, if you don't get yourself together, man, hell is real. And people are going to hell. Do you know when you go to hell, you're going to be tortured? I mean, agony, pain, burning, not just burning up, but you're going to be tortured. The things that you were doing on earth, that's what you're going to be tortured with. Can you imagine just in hell, flames and burning? You hear people screaming, and then you hear babies crying, all babies that, you know, you aborted. Can you hear them screaming and crying? You're going to be tortured. And it's not just me. It's not just my own opinion, man. This is fact. This is truly fact. So I want to comment, you know, everything. I understand there's going to be some ignorant people out there, but I know who I am. I am a straight woman of God. I love God so much. He's changed my life. And I just heard a lot of people talking about abortions and all that. And I just feel like just go what the word says. It's not right. It is not right. So this is my first video about talking about a topic. Hit me up, my YouTube topics that you want to talk about. Hit me up on my Facebook, Lila Starks. Have my email lilastarks@yahoo.com. Hit me up, inbox me topics, and wherever you feel like you can't say or not comfortable to say, trust me, I'm gonna say it. And I just want to get the word out. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. Trust me, there's many more to come. I'm just so grateful of what God's doing. God has really changed my life, and I just want to get the word out. And I want you to understand that you're great. Like, you have a purpose in life. All these young people around here today, we're so smart, we're so talented, we're so gifted. Why don't we use that for the kingdom? Why don't we use that for God? God has changed my life so much, so much. I want to be who I am today. Yes, without the things that I went through, but now looking back, it's like, what if I chose God earlier? What if I didn't go down that path? What if I would just listen to what everybody else was telling me? The people in church, or my grandmother, or the people who were actually right and true in church. What if I was to listen to them and not be a knucklehead out in the street? Where would I have been today? I probably would have been way farther than where I am today. But I do realize that everything that I did go through made me who I am, made me Lila. It made me this strong. It made me to keep pushing on. So, thank you guys for listening. Like I said, hit me up, Lila Starks, LELIA STARKS @yahoo.com. Hit me up. Let me know your topics. Let me know your thoughts. Hit me up on YouTube right here. I want to see your comments, good or bad comments. I'm not biased, good or bad comments. And if I'm wrong about something, let me know. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, I'll holla.